If you ever felt stuck, like something invisible is holding you back from success, whether in money, career, health, or personal growth, this video is for you. Hi, and welcome back to my channel. In the last episode, we talked about the psychology of success, growth mindset, self-belief, and confidence. But here's the problem. Even if you know all this deep inside, old mental programs might still control your actions. And today, we'll start to learn how to find them, challenge them, replace them with powerful beliefs that actually can help you succeed. For example, if you grew up hearing money doesn't grow on trees, you might subconsciously believe success is difficult, even if you logically know it isn't. Guess who's going to win? The logical mind or the subconscious mind? Or you heard maybe nobody is paying you for having fun. And every time you enter your office or sit down at your desk or work at home, you mentally switch into the no fun mode. The list is endless. If you're not good at school, you might have heard that you will never get a decent job. You will end up as a garbage collector. But not only what you hear is forming your mind, creating little nasty programs that shape the way you see the world, also what you observed as a kid can play a big role for you. Did your parents come back from the job stressed out, grumpy, or even aggressive? It is quite natural that you thought, well, work is not fun. It brings down my father or my mother completely. And it goes on and on. Parents usually want the best for their kids. That's natural. And they think they know. They are much older than you. They lived for a while in this world and they made their experiences. And of course they think they know what is good for them and also what is good for you. So, what is good for your father, why shouldn't this not be good for you? If the father has a good job as an engineer, and maybe is even successful in it, maybe even has some fun in it, why should this not be good for you? Of course he wants you to also become an engineer one day. Even if you maybe liked to play the piano at this time, or had some other interests. What do you think? How many people are working in jobs they didn't even pick up or they didn't even pick for themselves? Quite a few. The little world you lived in shaped what you felt, thought and expected from it. But unfortunately, not just in the past, but right now, too. If you don't take action to change it. These deep-rooted beliefs act like software running in the background of your mind. And the worst part, most of us don't even question them, these pieces of software. Why? Because we get used to it. We have been getting used to it. It has become part of ourselves, not just of our parents, aunts, uncles and friends any longer. It has become now part of our own mindset. We believed what we were told, and now we believe all those things deeply ourselves, even if this is not you or us, even if this is somebody else. We see the world through the eyes of other people. And our subconscious mind supports this mechanism because it's there to protect you. And protection means to do things in a manner that has proven not dangerous and you're still living, right? So you survived what you did in the past. This means that the world, as you see it, can't be so dangerous when believing also these little nasty programs you learned in the past from other people that are not useful for you any longer. You are in the so-called comfort zone. You are in your comfort zone. You know how the world works, what to do and what not to do. The mindset is helping you to survive and makes you feel safe. Even if the world, how you see it, is distorted, biased. Because it's basically the world how other people saw it. Want to get control back? Want to lead your life? After we now know what was going on and what is still going on, the process is not stopping after childhood. Even when as a child you are very susceptible for this mechanism. So even if we know what happened to us, what can we do? Can we change this? The first step, of course, is we will identify our limiting beliefs. We will find those little hidden programs. And that is not really difficult. Observe your thoughts. When you think things like, I'm not good at this. I always fail at those things. Success is for other people, not for me. Look at my past. It doesn't make sense even to start this. If you think things like this can be a sign that something is going on that is not really good for you and that you are just undervaluing yourself. So what do you feel when you think that? Does the thought feel right? Of course it does in a way, because you repeated it over and over again, thousands of times, and it feels right. But is it useful? Of course not. It makes you not even start endeavors that could be fun for you, bring you success, wealth. But wait a minute, if this thought feels so right because you thought it 1,000 times, could we perhaps? Exactly, this is the same mechanism. We just use this same mechanism for our advantage. What is going one way is also going the other way. It was possible to program our mind not to succeed. The opposite must also work. Program your success. Let's see how we can reprogram those thoughts. Let's look at some techniques to do this, to override negative programming. Your brain basically is plastic. Not literally, of course not, but neuroplasticity, this is the term for it, means your brain can change even in adulthood, even at old age. There are many people learning new skills at old age. Sometimes complicated skills, whatever. Playing the piano, maybe playing chess, doing whatever, what they would like to do. New beliefs form new neural pathways, and over time those become your default way of thinking. Just takes a little time. And of course a little effort. So obviously we can leverage this. We can use affirmations. I'm pretty sure you heard about these affirmations before. So what are affirmations in the first place? Per definition, it's simple. It's just an affirmation is just saying yes to something. So a statement that gets a positive assessment. That's basically all for the beginning. So is it enough if you just sit down and say maybe I am rich and repeat this 10 times or 20 times? Not so much, of course. Affirmations work only if you feel them. You have to do it the right way, and the right way is saying them, feeling them, and there's more, we come to this later on. So, if you say, I'm rich, and it could happen that you don't feel it deep down because your little inner voice, your subconscious, is telling you, well, look at your bank account, are you rich? There's not that much money on there. So there's some kind of disbelief coming up from your subconscious. It's saying, you know it's not true. Why are you lying to yourself? There are two things you could do. train this so that you really feel it and just try to override this little inner voice, which is not that simple to do. Or a better way for the beginning is just using transitional affirmations like I'm learning to attract wealth, I'm learning to get rich, or coming back to the feelings. That's in fact the most important part of it. You have to feel what you are saying. Feelings are a powerful tool we can use. Remember what situations do you remember best. A normal workday in the company 3 weeks ago? Not so much, I think. Or a boat ride on the ocean on a sunshiny day with your girlfriend, the last holiday. The normal workday didn't produce strong feelings unless there was something severe going on, maybe some arguing, things like that. Then you will of course remember it. But you also will do this because there were strong feelings, in this case not good ones but bad ones. Maybe feelings of anger, of whatsoever. So, but this little boat ride with your girlfriend will of course be much nicer, and it will be a positive feeling. You connect, or you will be connected to this via a positive feeling. Feelings like joy, maybe love. Positive feelings work even better in this case. So, how can you do this? What is the way to do it? Sit down, think of yourself. Think of you getting, for example, unexpected extra money or a pay raise, something you want to achieve, and feel it. Feel it deeply, feel it deep down, and feel every aspect of it. If you're imagining that you're sitting next to or in front of your boss, just imagine what he says to you, that he says maybe, oh, you did a great job, so it's time for a pay raise. Feel the situation, every little aspect of the situation, the joy, thinking after this little event of what to do with this extra money. Immerse into this feeling while repeating your affirmation. Or, for example, if you want to lose weight, you could say, I'm on the way to get my dream weight. And then after setting a weight goal, this is also something important we will talk about later on. After setting your goal, maybe just your milestone, not the complete goal. If you want to lose, let's say 20 pounds or so, it's better to just cut this down into little milestones of maybe 2 or 3 pounds. And think of yourself stepping on the scales in a month. Look at the numbers, being exactly what you wanted them to be, even less. Feel the joy to have reached your goal or a milestone on the bigger way. Feel your reactions to compliments from your partner, your colleagues. And repeat. Repeat this over and over again. You don't have to do this the whole day, but you could reserve some time for this, maybe once or twice a day, maybe in the morning or in the evening, or not even better, both. And if you do this before falling asleep, this is even more powerful, because if you are shortly in this state if you are in the state before falling asleep, you are very susceptible for these affirmations. In the above examples, you might have noticed that we also used visualization, that is, seeing the situation in our mind, like there's a film, a movie going on. And of course, this is all connected. And of course, we will dive deeper into affirmations, visualizations, cognitive reframing and more in one of the next videos. There's still a lot of things to say about affirmation and also, of course, about visualization and the other things too, the other techniques too. But for the beginning, now you have the tool to try it out and see how you get along with it. And I would be more than happy if you would write in the comments after a while describing how you succeeded using these techniques and what changed in your mindset, what changed in the way you feel, what changed with this little voice in your head telling you maybe in the past some criticism. Just tell me if there's changes. Till then, have fun to try it out. And if you find this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video, and remember, your mind is the most powerful tool. Use it wisely. Bye for now.